Hello and welcome to Experience Fulton, the podcast. I'm Regina Waller, Division Manager, Communications and External Affairs for Fulton County. This podcast will not only provide you with information regarding the services and products that Fulton County has to offer, but we'll give you a close-up look into the department and the people who bring you those services. Hello and welcome to Experience Fulton, the official podcast of Fulton County. I'm Regina Waller, Division Manager, Communications and External Affairs. Through the Experience Fulton podcast, we will introduce our listeners to the departments and the people responsible for ensuring quality services for the residents and Team Fulton. Services like benefits and wellness. For the second year in a row, Fulton County is opening its doors for the Benefits and Wellness Fair. Here to tell us more is Ms. Verna Thomas, the Employee Benefits Manager. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for joining us to talk to us about this fabulous fair that is currently going on here in Fulton County in the atrium of the Government Center on Wednesday, July 23rd. We have a wealth of folks here. In addition to that, more than a dozen vendors that are here with us. So let's jump right into it. What is the overall goal or objective of this year's Benefit and Wellness Fair?
To empower employees to, have all the resources at their feet, giving them an opportunity to meet the vendors, as well as like a fellowship for employees as well, so that they can come out, know what their benefits they have, what retirement benefits they have, so they can just be more informed for their financial wellness, mental wellness, and physical wellness.
So we're looking at, as I mentioned, more than a dozen vendors here. We've got everything from nutrition to information about financial literacy, also about our insurances. So can you tell us about the vendors that are participating today?
Yes, we have our medical, dental, vision. We have our retirement vendors, as you stated, out here. We also have collaborative from like the Cancer Society, as well as Fulton County departments, so that we can kind of come out, have everyone come out, so that employees will just be able
to connect with them, basically.
Exactly.
So every vendor that is here, employees are able to connect with, even past today. They do have access to some of these vendors and resources,
yes,
right?
That was one of the things that we wanted to do by coming to the Wellness Fair. They can have all the contact information, all emails, all phone numbers, who they need to go to if they can't assist, just to have that wealth of knowledge for the employees going forward.
So yes, as I mentioned, we have Kaiser here, we have Anthem here. I saw even some of our Fulton County vendors like Public Works and
the library, which is my personal favorite.
That's always so popular here. And we see that folks are out. And right next to us is a vendor that is providing some nutritious food there with some summer fruits such as watermelon. So we're also teaching folks how to eat better and how, especially seasonally and throughout the year.
Yes. That Anthem provided the fruit vendor this year. Kaiser did it last year. So this year I see that they are able to pick from like a fruit to vegetables, things of that nature. Last year they just got a box of goodies, but this year it looks like they're opening it up so they can kind of pick and choose what they want, which is, I always like that option.
Well, as I mentioned, this is the second year that we've done this. So is this going to be an annual thing for us?
Oh, I'm fully looking forward to it. We're already into the planning stages for next year. Yes.
So why is a fair like this or fairs like this so important for the members of Team Fulton?
If nothing, COVID taught us anything, the disconnect. So this is bringing employees back because some people are still remote. So this allows people to come back in, kind of fellowship with each other, in addition to getting the information about their wellness, their financial literacy, all of that, and just reconnecting with Team Fulton.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the challenges or logistical challenges in bringing something like this together and in putting this together and making it successful?
Well, with anything, just the coordination. And our wellness coordinator, Jessica House, is phenomenal at that. Getting the right people in place and making sure that she has the volunteers, that is what has really brought this together today. Not just our vendors with like the medical, the dental, and the vision vendors, but even with the wellness ambassadors that she has within the county. Everyone came and rallied together, and they pulled off another successful event. I am so proud.
Yes. So as we prepare to wrap this up, we're talking about all of the vendors here in this wellness fair, but you guys have something else big that's coming up for us. That's open enrollment. So we want to make sure that folks know to be ready for open enrollment.
Yes, open enrollment is set to take place September 22nd through October 10th. Please make sure that you follow Fulton News. Your departments will also be spreading information to wellness ambassadors. So if someone asks you about doing open enrollment, please just log in to ESS and do open enrollment. We're always there to help as well.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to stop and chat with us. We know that you're busy. You've got this fair that you're managing. So, again, we just want to say thank you to the Employee Benefits Manager, Ms. Verna Thomas. And we will hear from one of our vendors here soon, as well as some of these wonderful employees who are attending the fair. So thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, so now we're still at the Benefits and Wellness Fair, and we are talking with Ms. Brittany Thomas, who is with Anthem. She's a representative for Anthem, which is one of the vendors that's here. So, again, welcome, and thank you for joining us. And go ahead and throw those headphones on so you can hear me.
Thank you.
You're good. You're good. Can you hear me okay now? All
Much
right.
better.
So, you guys are here, and I wanted to talk to you specifically and ask you about what type of products and services does Anthem offer organizations like Fulton County?
So Fulton County as a municipality, it's a big deal with Anthem. It's actually a privilege for us to be able to offer insurance coverage. We are your medical insurance vendor to your employees. So outside of medical insurance, we also strive to be your partner in total health. So we offer health and well-being services, which is a representation of some of the vendors and partnerships that we have here today as well.
And so in addition to that, you guys, you kind of have like a multi-table that you all have here for folks. Not only are you providing us with what we call some of the swag and some of the information that you all have at Anthem, but you also have come out and sponsored the fruits and veggies that we have. Let's talk about that, because you have the fresh harvest here, and any of our employees can go by and grab a bag. So first, tell us, why is it important to put that nutritional side in as you meet with our employees?
Of course. So it's very important for us to focus on nutritional aspects, because a lot of people don't know that nutrition plays a big role in your health, from weight management to musculoskeletal concerns to behavioral health. Sometimes when you eat clean, you feel better. Mm-hmm. So that's why the nutritional aspect is here, and we are so proud of our partnership with Fresh Harvest. They are actually, they partner with local produce farms. Mm-hmm. So these are from Georgia farmers. So we have a strong desire to support local businesses as well.
What's some of the things that we have in that bag there?
So, I don't cook, so I'm going to show them to you, because I might not know what they are. But actually, I just have the bag here. But we have sweet potatoes, we have avocados, we have carrots, we have tomatoes. So we have a pretty good selection over there. And employees actually get to look, feel the vegetables, and choose the ones that they like, which is important. So we want them to be involved in it.
And you guys even have a rep on site that has some type of recipes for us, and is using some of these fresh fruits and veggies that we have. So you just kind of an umbrella of nutritional value that you all are providing for us.
Yeah, so we have a Roscoe Nutrition now, and he's so much more than a representative. He's actually an in-network Anthem nutritionist as well. So Fulton County members can seek services with him via the virtual care method, to continue their behavioral change to living a healthier lifestyle, to clean eating.
So you guys are not only showing up here today, but afterwards employees can contact you all and get some more of these resources and benefits. And if you're wondering how you can connect with them, you can do so through their website or through the Fulton County website.
Certainly. We partner with Jessica House, the wellness coordinator. She does many promotions around the City Health app, which is how you would locate our in-network nutritionist David, and how you would get access to some of the vendor partnerships we have here today.
All right, so Brittany Thomas with Anthem, thank you for joining us. And if you want to learn more, just go to our website, www.fultoncountyga.gov. This fair is very successful. I can tell you with the hundreds of folks that we have out here in the atrium here in the Government Center, the Benefits and Wellness Fair. And so we've just been popping around talking with some of our Team Fulton employees who are here. And I have with me Samaya Islam from Senior Services. You are here today enjoying this fair. Tell us about your experience thus far.
It's been good. There was a little miscommunication in the beginning when we first came in because we weren't sure what line to get into, but we got through it pretty quickly. So far, just been popping into different tables and really just whatever caught my eye, I would go to.
Well, when you and I first met, you were really enjoying some of the tasty treats that we have here, and so everything here is based on nutrition. So, what would you say so far has been your favorite part of this fair?
Probably getting, well, no, I'm not going to say getting the ice cream because that's good. I can get the ice cream whenever. But there was a Fulton Mobile Market had a table next to the table I had to check in at for my department. And they had these little flashcards that had recipes, so summer recipes and things like that, using like local produce and stuff. So that was really cool. I started looking through the recipe book, and so I'm really interested in actually making some stuff. So.
Would you say this is very important in making sure that employees understand the different type of resources that we have when it comes to benefits and wellness?
Oh, absolutely. It's not just that they should come to the benefits fair, but it should be accessible for them because I've been at other departments. This is not the only department I've worked at within Fulton County, but with other departments, we were only able to pop in for some of the time before switching out with another staff member to leave. So for this department, Senior Services, our director actually allowed all of us to take kind of time off from our regular programming to come to the atrium to experience the fair. Because otherwise you're usually trying to juggle, okay, I have to get back to a meeting or I have to get back to my clients or whatever for the day. So the fact that we didn't have to worry about that and just focus on coming to the fair and learning more about what resources are available to us was really important.
Excellent, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm not going to keep you too much longer so you can continue to enjoy this fair.
Thank you. I'm going to grab another ice cream that I threw out.
Okay, excellent, thank you.
Thank you, it was nice meeting you.
Same here. So now we're with Alan Broussard, who's with the Land Division here in Fulton County, and he is also attending today's Benefit and Wellness Fair. So thank you so much for taking a few moments to tell us about some of your experiences here. So tell us, what is your favorite part so far?
Well, I'm someone who really tries to be mindful of having a healthy diet. So I've been here long enough to be in one line where they were handing out the bags and the vegetables and the fruits, and those are, I eat salads a lot, so those kinds of things are things that catch my attention.
Excellent. So that they were sponsored by, or are sponsored by, the Anthem group here, and they also have a person here to provide recipes. Did you get a chance to stop at that table to grab some recipes?
Not just yet.
All right, so tell us what else, as far as the benefits that you see here and the resources that you see here, why do you think this is so important for employees like yourself?
Well, I think, as a aging person in my mid-50s, health awareness, mental awareness, those kinds of things are, very, very important, particularly, having my mom and having friends who had, relatives, family members that have had other health concerns that don't pay enough attention to it. It's good to have these resources to get knowledge out about health, making healthier choices where you might have grown up, not doing better simply because you didn't know better. So it's good to have these resources at Fulton County to help educate staff for that message to transcend to family and friends.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to let you get back out there and visit some other tables and booths and learn more about these resources. So again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, here we are still at the Benefit and Wellness Fair here in the atrium in Fulton County at the Government Center, and we have a wonderful surprise, a great visitor here with us, Mr. David Manuel, who is the director of the Fulton County Department of Arts and Culture. So first, thank you for coming and being here with us and talking with us today.
I'm excited. I mean, to see all the employees here, see all the vendors set up. I mean, we do it big in Fulton County.
Always do it big, and this time it is for the employees to make sure that they understand what type of resources are offered to them regarding benefits and wellness. So you've had an opportunity to kind of look around. What would you say is your favorite part so far?
My favorite part is I've seen employees walk around with 2 bags of fruit falling out. You know, they taking this home and they're excited about it. But no, my favorite part is, you know, we're still coming from COVID-19. And anytime you can see a group of us together, you know, we're so used to seeing names on emails, but not really interacting. And so it's a beautiful sight for people to come up to me and say, hey, I'm this person, and we're connecting that way. It's one thing to offer all this good food and benefits and resources, but it's another thing to just fellowship, and I'm excited about that.
Well, you talk about the good food and good resources. Have you had an opportunity to partake in any of this ice cream and the veggies and the fruits that we have here?
I was on my way, but you pulled me to this table because that's what we do. That's what we do. But I'm seeing people walking around with popsicles, with apples. Everybody's just having a good time, and people need to see that that's what government is doing with the employees. And so I'm just excited to be part of the mix. We have a table, we're making buttons, and we're printing things on shirts and that kind of thing. So, you know, arts and culture is just a big part of the plan with Fulton County, and we want to make sure that we continue to do our part.
Well, you talk about being in the mix. Arts and culture is definitely in the mix. So tell us about some of the things that we can see coming up from arts and culture, because we've been hearing a little bit about faces coming. It's that time of year, but we know you all have a number of things that you have to offer for us.
Right. So, you know, kicking it off with FACE is going to be September 20th, and it's going to be 15 days after that of fashion, art, culture, and education. And we're partnering with Clark Atlanta University, SCAD, and so many other organizations, creating a platform for fashion enthusiasts to showcase. But even before that, we got the Emma Darnell, we got some exciting exhibits going on. We got exhibits going on in this building, in our 2 galleries here. And so anytime we have an opportunity to create a platform for artists to thrive, to be seen, we're excited about it. You know, I have a talk show every other week called Art Speak Live. And the only reason I'm doing it is to add another platform for creatives to tell the community about what they're doing in Fulton County. So it's awesome. We got our contract for services, so we're getting ready to put together our mixer in August, where we awarded about 170 artists and arts organizations $1.3 million. So, you know, we're on it. We're marking the moment, and we're excited about being a resource to so many others.
So we want to say thank you so much for stopping by Experience Fulton, the official podcast of Fulton County. And we're going to let you get out there and get one of those popsicles and maybe a bag of veggies. But thank you again for joining us.